So top injuries in Ironman is knee pain, foot pain, low back pain, sacrum pain. A lot of it could be strain or sprains, tearing of ligaments. What happens is your muscles break down during training. Those can build back up, but nobody puts recovery into the joints. And it needs attention. Your body needs attention. You need good supplementation. You need good nutrition, obviously. You got to pay attention to how many calories you're burning and if you're supplying your body with enough to recover. You want to eat good, powerful foods. You don't want to eat processed anything. If it's in a box, you shouldn't be touching it, really, if you want to try to output the maximum that your body's capable of doing. But like I said, your joints, your biomechanics need to be assessed. You need to videotape yourself. You need to assess yourself on a daily, and you have to watch how you're moving. My wife's a physical therapist. She came out running with me one time. I was feeling good, but she said I was over supinating on my left foot, which I was, and I was actually developing left foot pain before she even said that. As soon as I started correcting that hypersupination in my left foot, the pain went away. I started building my arch up. I used a 0 millimeter Ultra shoes. I was using carbon plated shoes, but that was actually just giving me more foot pain. And so the more I get grounded and the more work that I do into my body outside of training, you can complete it. Because if you complete an Ironman training, that's an accomplishment in itself. If you don't get hurt from all of your Ironman training and you actually make it to race day not hurt, that's a big deal. If you're trying to also compete at the same time, like you can train for an Ironman and just do it in like 17 hours, but you're not really competing. You're just probably walking a lot, and you're just for some people that might be their threshold, but people that are getting like sub 10s and 11 hours or under, you're putting in a lot of work to do that, because you need an aerobic base that's very hard to accomplish if you're not doing at least 15 or 16 hours a week. There's no way. And I mean, everybody says that your genes, maybe you have good genes, but I don't really believe that, because you're born with a set of genes, but you still have to put in the work to develop those genes to work for you. And if you're not putting in extravagant amounts of work and recovery,